now they got the new drug, the fentanyl is just taking over. It's everywhere, man.
It's crazy, man.
I mean,
I've been walking around out here for a
I've seen
little.
like 4 butt-naked dudes running down this street right here. You tell somebody like, "Hey, man, like 5 people just OD'd off this shit right here."
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "Let me get that." You know what I'm saying? They want that. You know, it's crazy. A lot of people died down the next block over the past year. I'd probably say like over 100. You know, just right there, right down that
100?
street here. There was about 4 tents set up, like literally right here.
Yeah.
A dude got out of the bar, or whatever, drove up on the sidewalk and ran them over because they had some sort of altercation before he went. It started happening like that. What they said was they're just not going to investigate fentanyl deaths because they're happening too fast. And so it was almost like a free-for-all for anybody that wanted to get on some dirty shit. Because they're so strong, they would sprinkle some in your food.
So it was the Canadian border. Oh, so they were pushing coke over the Canadian border.
That's the only border I knew of.
See, where I'm from, Cubans do all that shit. It's all by boat.
It was awesome, but you know, towards you get towards the end, money's starting to get low. You don't want to hustle anymore. You just want to do the shit, and it's expensive. At hardwoods inside my shit.
You got hardwood.
I mean, it was fake hardwood, but the stuff they got at Lowe's, you know, the little. I was like, when I come in, I don't want. Yeah, it's got to be clean, right? He's like, I got synthetic heroin. I'm like, really? You know, I just keep doing it. You know, I'm like, this shit's awesome. I was like,
this shit's awesome.
You sure it's heroin? I was like, I'm thinking like heroin. I was like, that's fucking up. I don't want to be doing that, you know. But I was like, I couldn't stop. He said,
this shit's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, really? Rob the bank.
You robbed the bank, Q? Q,
you know a lot more than me, but
dude, I don't know shit. I tell you, I know a little bit about nothing, baby. That's it. That's why I'm out here talking to y'all, trying to figure something out.
Okay.
Q, I guess you can.
Oh, I gotta remember speaking to this. Okay.
All right. Good. So what's up with you, Q?
This is the first time I ever held one of these, so you know.
Heck yeah, man. How you doing tonight? It's a little rainy tonight out here in the downtown of Seattle.
This is Seattle, you know. This is kind of regular shit. We're used to it, but
yeah. So what? You're Seattle born and raised, Q?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Man, you know, grew up outdoors. You know, fishing, hunting, hiking. You know, in Seattle, like I said, when I grew up, we were a big melting pot. Like a huge melting pot, like my little clique, you know, it was like one black dude, one Japanese dude, one white dude, one Filipino dude. Oh shit! I'm gonna get used to it.
You're good.
And that's just how it was, man.
So just like, all kinds of people everywhere.
Yeah, and everybody got along. You know, it was like I always felt like there was kind of like this little race thing going on for a second here. It was like,
when?
What the fuck?
Race thing?
Yeah, it's probably about 5-6 years ago.
Oh, that's. Man, see, so I've been looking into like the CIA and stuff. Yeah, like the Tom O'Neill books. And, hey, how we doing, baby?
That's my guy here. What's up, man? How you doing?
Heck yeah.
This is a good dude right here. Yeah.
Check it out, man.
My man here, yeah.
Yeah, we're just catching up. We're telling stories and shit. Singing and shit. Nah, not quite.
You know, I ain't got no bars or nothing.
Nah, man. We're just out here bullshitting.
Yeah. This used to be a real bad spot right here.
Yeah?
Oh, man. This was like a fucking zombie land.
Tell me about that.
Oh, my God.
Like zombie land. That's crazy. So... She waiting. You gotta go.
I do too. He still pulled me out, but I'm like, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm good. Be good, Carmichael. Do that. Get that. However, man. I ain't seen him in for a while. But man, this like ever since the 80s, really 90s.
Yeah.
That McDonald's and this Bond, this whole area right here was like. What's the place in California? Skid Row.
Skid Row. So that's like all the crazy homeless encampments and stuff in California.
Yeah, but here it's just like the heavy doper, you know, butt naked. You see motherfucker running around butt naked, fucking.
And this is back in the day. They be just running amok.
Tripping, bro. Like, and now they're doing it again. Now they got the new drug. The fentanyl is taking over. It's everywhere, man.
It's crazy, man.
I mean,
I've been walking around out here for a little while now.
Okay, so
Looking,
you see,
dude, I've been walking out here looking for someone to talk to for a while,
Right.
and I can't talk to nobody
fall
because they're all
asleep.
fucked up.
Fall asleep.
They're all fucked up. I can't find nobody to talk to because they're all fucking
Not right
slumped
here.
over.
Not right here, at least. I can point you in some directions. I know the Seattle, downtown Seattle like the back of my hand.
Yeah,
I started working down here when I was 13.
yeah.
I worked for.
What were you doing when you were 13?
I
Q?
worked for Nordstrom for 6 years, from like 13 to 19.
What is Nordstrom? They sell clothes or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like our little, I don't know, Saks or whatever you want to call. I don't know what they have in Louisiana. I don't know like what's their like nicer.
Bass Pro Shop.
I was like, we got one of those too, but
Yeah.
clothes really, but they got other cool shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, it kind of prepped you for, cause I grew up poor.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
But working there kind of put me in like this other realm because you get there's so many discounts that you could get. Like, I mean, it eventually ended up being cheaper for me to shop there than it would be.
At the Nordstrom?
Because of
So
all
just buy your clothes because your employee discounts and shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So the
I did
half
that.
yearly sales and all that shit.
I done that same shit with North Face. I worked at
Yeah.
North Face for a little bit.
Really? See?
Yeah.
You ever been to REI over here?
No. So I worked in North Face back when I lived in Florida. So
Okay.
the REI, what is REI?
Okay, REI sells like all North Face, any kind of outdoor, like any cool fucking nice high end outdoor equipment or gear.
Yeah.
REI is the spot.
Okay.
It's all customer owned and shit. It's a co-op, and you get like crazy deals. Like it's $30 for a lifetime membership. That's how awesome it is, and you get all kinds of great discounts. Like come like Christmas time or whatever. They really like take care of their fucking people. But they got some nice shit in there. Like
That's
really
badass.
nice, yeah.
Maybe if you hold the bottom of it,
Is that better?
maybe a little closer.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay. I gotta watch you.
So it's just a little easier.
I gotta
Dude,
get it up.
Q, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You know a lot more than me, but
Dude, I don't know shit. I tell you, I know a little bit about nothing, baby. That's
Hey.
it. That's why I'm out here talking to y'all, trying to figure something out.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's tight though, man. That's fucking ambition. I like it, man.
Well, it's if you've already touched the fire, I can talk to you and figure out it's hot. I don't gotta get burnt. You know what I mean?
Man.
You know what I'm saying, baby?
That's tight, man.
So
that's
it's-
tight. You got an eye. You got an eye for finding people or
No.
seeing people. I can tell. No, I can tell.
I appreciate you, Q. You're too kind, brother.
Seriously.
So you started working in Nordstrom at 13, right here in the downtown Seattle.
Yeah.
And then, so you always did you grow up in the inner cities of Seattle? Or you grew up on the outside. So like, I live in Everett. I live like 30 minutes away.
Okay, yeah, you're up.
know what I mean?
So I'm like Beacon Hill. I grew up in Beacon Hill, and then I went to Tacoma. I went back and forth from Seattle to Tacoma. Lived mom to dad.
Okay.
Both my parents divorced. So
They didn't get along. They were mean to each other.
they did not get along after about
Them
third grade.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Them
So,
motherfuckers.
so 11th to 12th grade is the only school I went to the same school. So third,
Okay.
fourth, fifth, sixth, like
Just
that.
everywhere.
So you
Damn,
gotta make
man.
new friends every fucking year. It's just
Why?
not
Just
because you gotta
fucking-
keep going to new school.
Yeah, what I'm
You know
saying,
mean?
you just
Yeah, it's a bitch.
make
Yeah, and
friends,
new city,
move, make friends.
new city, new friends. So it's just like fuck,
yeah.
man. It's exhausting, and I'm not like a super out. I wasn't at least
Yeah,
as a child. And now you're like you fuck, but. I'm still kind of chill. I just kind of like to watch, like the people watch and shit first.
I fuck with you, Q.
You know?
You're cool, man.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
fuck
man.
with you,
Thanks,
dog.
brother. Thanks, man. Fuck. My dad's from Louisiana.
Is he?
Yeah.
What he do in Louisiana? No, he's
yeah.
up to no good, wasn't he?
I mean, probably.
Yeah,
know what
you
I'm saying?
damn right.
He had been there for a long time, but that's where he was born and everything. Shit.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was there like when I was young. I don't remember any of it. I would like to, but. You guys got some beautiful women over there.
It's changed, man.
Is
So,
it? No?
so, Louisiana, we have the opportunity to have a few beautiful women, but I'll be honest with you, most of them because
Really?
they grew up rough, man. All their
Okay.
families, they work on shrimp boats in the oil field. They
oh,
don't
really?
know their daddies. They
Yeah,
live in the
so-
swamp. They
so
run
they're-
around barefoot their whole
uh,
fucking lives.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
one of
it's-
them.
they grow up rough, you know what I mean?
And they know if they're pretty because there's not many other ones, so they think they're here when they're really, you know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're talking about a place where you find love at a family reunion. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So
Okay.
I mean, you don't
I see.
exactly have the pickings. But no, it's the women in Louisiana. That's one thing about them. I give all credit to women in Louisiana. Them some tough bitches.
I bet.
Dude, them some
Bitches
tough
will fight, huh?
bitches.
I bet.
Them some tough bitches. All them ladies from the South, they all
Yeah.
tough in some way because every June they watch their house get tore up from a hurricane, or they old man can't do shit because it's either military or blue collar, so he's a drunk or it's not but tough bitches down there, man.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I always wanted to kind of check it out, like just down there, Midwest, down south, just because they seem so carefree. Is what I noticed. Like, like a bit, like I see them shooting a video, and they don't go get a bunch of fucking models, and they just motherfuckers just out there eating barbecue, and
Yeah, just
40s and shit. I'm like, yeah, they're
dude,
clowning,
because you have to, man.
They don't give a fuck. Yeah.
You have to. I mean,
Ain't going to go get no mansions and shit.
Louisiana is beautiful, but it's also it's one of those places it's never been the same since Katrina.
Right.
You know what I mean? Katrina,
Yeah, I'm a
dude,
big Wayne fan, so-
all the soul that lived in Louisiana moved to Houston when Katrina hit.
That's what I was watching.
And
something
that's the
like
problem.
Okay.
And it's
Huh.
so it's you're left with like
They kind of had to though, right?
the echo. You had to. It's all that shit was underwater. It's you.
That's
There's
crazy.
nothing you do.
That's crazy, man. I saw that shit, man. That shit would fuck me up. I'm like, dude, I don't like just getting a little. I don't like this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've been imagining floating this shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's. I don't know. It's a different thing.
Damn. And for so many days, all that crazy shit at the what is it, the
I was-
Astrodome or whatever that fucking.
The Superdome.
Superdome. Yeah.
Dude, that is the like Louisiana. Drew Brees is Louisiana's Jesus.
I noticed that. I just started noticing that like in the last
Drew
10
Brees-
years. I was like, they love that motherfucker.
All crime would stop if Drew Brees
president.
stepped out of his house and said, "Hey, cut that shit out."
Just like that, huh?
Everybody be like, "Okay."
Everybody, too. Everybody fall in line.
Yeah,
huh?
man. But
Wow.
I don't know. It's cool. But I've liked being up here. It's a different world up here.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
It
It's
is.
completely different.
It's different. It's gotten so like .com and techie with the whole with Amazon moving here. It wasn't
Yeah.
like that before. It was
That's
like,
a pretty building.
It is.
That's
have you
a
seen the
gorgeous.
big,
like
you seen the round one?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. In that
Oh, okay.
park right there.
Yeah, you
That's a
can't-
pretty building.
They don't let you. Got to
He
be
done-
an employee to go in there, but.
He done. Hey, girl. Somebody. This is the dragon lady. That's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
This is cute. It's my new friend.
Oh, how are you?
We're just talking about life in Seattle here. Huh?
See? It's different.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So Nordstrom at 13, then what
Oh,
happened,
really?
Q?
And then let's see. Wow. I mean, oh man, that's you don't know if you got enough tape for that, but it's.
I got the cloud, Q.
Huh?
I got
Oh, yeah.
just send this shit to the cloud. I got enough.
Oh man, I mean, good and bad. Good
It
and
happens.
bad. Yeah, good and bad. It didn't really go bad until after high school, I'd say.
Yeah?
Yeah, it went bad, and then.
Were you good in high school? Dude, I was a fuck up in high
No.
school. I was
wasn't.
such a fuck
I
up.
was in the beginning, and then finally, like I just was. I didn't have that. I couldn't really talk to girls all that much. Like, but then around 11th grade, it just came, and then the grades went. Like the grades were good, 9 to 10. And
Yeah.
11th grade, things were getting better, and then 11, 12 was like, yeah.
You could have pussy or good grades, not both.
Right, yeah.
You
Well,
get-
but some people could. I was like, yeah, how do you do that? Like
Yeah.
The captain of the football team or some bullshit, or who was a good friend of mine or whatever. But he could do both, and
Yeah,
parents are
but
well off, and everything's good.
people like that, you already said you was moving every 2 years. Your mama and your daddy was fighting and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Buddy, captain of the football team, he went home. He got tucked in at night. He got cookies and shit. Or maybe not. Maybe he had it rough too, but
He had it rough in a different way.
teach their own.
His mom was like an Olympic skier, and she
that'd be,
passed
dude,
away.
could you imagine
Yeah.
growing up under an Olympian? Like
Yeah.
that's what you gotta follow.
This dude's lit. Yeah.
Your parents were Olympic athletes,
Yeah.
and you're just Greg.
Yeah.
You're just
It's crazy. His mom had passed, and so he ended up
Damn.
with like two dads. Like his stepdad stayed like his dad.
That's a change.
Yeah, and his dad was actually Paul Allen's like fucking best friend. You know, what I mean,
Okay.
Paul Allen, yeah. So they're like, you know, life's good on their side. You know, like, you know, they don't really got no financial problems. God damn it.
You good, cute. You're
But,
good.
you know,
But
you know,
it's, I don't know. Everybody has some sort of problems.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember-
yeah.
I had my buddy growing up. Name was Tyler, and I was Paul. I lived in the ghetto, and then I moved to the trailer park. So and that's okay. You can do that.
Okay.
The problem is when you go from the trailer park to the ghetto, and that's when you become an issue.
Can't go that way.
You gotta go ghetto to trailer park.
Okay. Why is that?
Because if you grow up in the trailer park, you're just everybody's dope heads and running around and stuff. It's a different thing.
They got different style trap
It's
houses
a
out
different
there,
thing. Yeah, like I don't know. My neighbor Sandra, her house blew up. She had a camper. Her trailer blew up. She was cooking meth in her trailer.
No, really?
Yeah. You know the fucked up part about a meth lab exploding in the trailer park? You still owe rent. if your house blows up and you're cooking meth,
clean
yeah,
up, huh?
Larry Roberts still wants his money.
Wow.
So
That's funny.
but that's just
So they do that shit out here, but they do it like out in Sultan or Monroe, like out
Okay.
in the, you know. So if it does blow up, it's like just them, hopefully.
hopefully.
Like, you know, like you don't blow nobody else up.
Yeah.
Or fucking, you know, still owe or some shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we like I said, Seattle's had these weird drug trends. You know, first it was the wet and the crack. You know, it's like crazy here. Like I was talking about, like in the '90s. Like I'm telling you, I've seen like 4 butt naked dudes running down this street right here. Like, you know, for like a good 10, 12 year span. You know, and
That's
not a
crazy.
pretty sight. Yeah.
It's
And,
some weird shit that happens. There's a dude in St. Petersburg, Florida. I don't know the fella's name, but he's a homosexual guy that runs around in booty shorts and a cowboy hat. And I swear to God, he's infamous because he keeps giving people HIV. He's
Damn.
running around giving people HIV,
And they don't know.
I've seen him. Like I've run into him at like a crosswalk and shit.
Wow.
And I do not understand.
How come you don't go to?
How?
They don't take them to jail. Isn't it a crime?
What, he's just gonna give everybody in their HIV?
I mean, I thought it was a crime. Like once you,
It
like,
is.
once you're like, you're diagnosed, you have it, and then you literally just out there just, you know, giving it away.
I
like,
think if you sleep with the homeless man in booty shorts and a cowboy hat,
Oh,
you
yeah, you're
signed
tripping.
up for it.
Yeah, you are tripping.
You kind of knew that you were playing a dangerous game.
Yeah, that's true. But the police here too, they have a fucking prejudice against the homeless people.
Do they? I've seen that shit. So before I done some research, I was trying to find like a tent city or something, and I was gonna bring food
They
and
knock
set
them
up.
all down.
That's what I was hearing, man.
there's been
That's what
plenty.
I was hearing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where they are. They don't care if it's in a
They
like.
just keep kicking y'all out of y'all's nothing.
Yeah, I'm
That's
not
fucked
homeless,
up.
but it's like, but you know, you feel bad. And there was this guy actually, dude. This was probably like about 6 months ago. This is just down the street here. There was about 4 tents set up, like literally right here.
Yeah?
A dude got out of the bar, or whatever, drove up on the sidewalk and ran them over because they had some sort of altercation before he went in the bar.
In his car, he drove
going like
up
fucking
on
30.
and ran over his tent.
Yeah, all 4 of them, like 30. You going like 30 fast.
Fuck.
Just like right here, like this car is right here, and the cops were right there, and they just were like, it was when they were like kind of like a strike thing, and so they're just kind of like.
So they weren't getting paid.
So they didn't do shit. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
That is fucked up.
It was foul.
That is fucking crazy. So he drove his car up onto the sidewalk, ran over a bunch of tents, and the cops were like,
And jump back in the street. And yeah. They chased him for like a block and a half.
So do you only get police safety if you pay taxes? Is that how that works?
Yeah, you better look like you pay taxes.
You gotta look like you pay
Yeah.
taxes.
Yeah, you slobbering and shit or bent over, you can forget about that shit. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you're probably going to jail.
Dude, that dude, fentanyl has some of these motherfuckers by the balls.
It has
Dude.
most of them.
Oh my god.
Bad,
I
and
was
it-
walking around and they're slumped over. Crazy.
And the crazy thing is, it's funny. Like, and they'll, you know, that fentanyl doesn't have any consistency to it. So that's the problem. That's the problem with people that do it. They don't like, because there's no consistency to it. It's like there'll be some good shit, there's some bad shit, there's some okay shit, there's some what they call boat glue. Then it's just like, you know, then there's some fire. You know, but the thing is, you tell somebody like, hey man, like 5 people just OD'd off this shit right here.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, let me get that. You know what I'm saying? They want that. You know, it's crazy. But
That is.
and it's,
So what do they think? Do they think,
We
oh,
should do little
they
less.
they OD'd, I'm gonna do
they don't.
just
They
a
no.
little
Yeah, they're
less,
not
and
gonna.
I'm
be,
gonna be
yeah,
fine?
they're not gonna OD, but they do it. I've seen it.
Jesus.
Dude.
So it's basically become playing Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Is fentanyl.
Yeah.
Damn
Dude,
it,
OD'd
man.
in front of me. What was that? Night before last.
Damn.
Started fucking
Dude,
me
and they're
around.
just out here doing it.
Yeah.
Like you walk down and there's people that have the pipe out,
Dude,
just
this was-
blowing glass
Seattle was
right in
never
front of you.
Seattle was way more conservative. You could never do that before. Never. You'd be going to jail immediately. Even the paraphernalia, foil, all that shit. You see, like this, what they do every night. They never did this. The cleaning the streets every night. Fuck no. They would never did. They had to. It was just too much. You know what I mean? It was like, dude, Seattle, we're charging a lot to live here. It's always been overpriced. You can't just be having motherfuckers just all over the place, just getting high, fucking puking, dying. I mean, because a lot of people died down the next block over the past year. I'd probably say like over 100, just right there, right there by that rock.
100 and something people died
Yeah,
across the block.
guaranteed. Yeah,
is this
where that
is
rock
any is any of this reported or anything, or is it kind of just?
Well, this is the scary thing. When that started happening like that, when that started happening like that, what they said was they're just not going to investigate fentanyl deaths because they're happening too fast. And so it was almost like a free-for-all for anybody that wanted to get on some dirty shit. Because they're so strong, they would sprinkle some in your food.
So it was happening so much that.
If you died off fentanyl, you're just going in a box somewhere. They're not investigating
So
it.
who is holding the people peddling y'all this fentanyl responsible? If it was happening in such mass number, they sweep it under the rug. So they're kind of just turning a blind eye.
Yeah, because they're like
Fuck.
they're like the bodies are dropping too fast. We can't keep up, and it really was happening. The ambulances were fucking running ragged. They're like,
Really?
man, they can't even take a cigarette break. I mean, just
Really.
all over the city. All you hear all day is sirens, sirens, sirens. Anywhere you're at, doesn't
And
matter
it's
where
just
you were.
fentanyl.
All of it.
Everyone, it's
Everyone.
not anything. It's just fentanyl.
Nope. No, maybe an old person here and there, maybe, but
That's
but
so
no.
crazy. And dude, you know what, Q? That makes fucking sense,
Yeah, it's-
brother.
it's crazy.
That makes perfect sense because, like I said, I walked around for a few hours looking for someone to interview, and I had the hardest time.
I can
because
see you right now. I'm like,
every time I'd walk up to someone, I'd be like, "Hey, brother, how you doing? What's your name?" They'd be like,
yeah, and they start talking,
and I'd be like, "Oh, fuck, I can't talk to you."
Yeah, you can't. This strip from here.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll say from here to from here to China. You know where Chinatown is?
I don't know nothing.
International, okay. The International District is basically once you pass like you know where the courts are or anything. No, you don't know nothing. Okay.
Not it.
Yeah.
I'm a
Third-
baby deer, Q.
Yeah, okay. Third, basically nowhere on Third. Literally, the entire city. Nowhere. This strip right here, you can't talk to nobody. I was surprised to be able to talk to you.
I feel lucky. Like I said, I feel lucky having walked past you, and we strike up a conversation, and
That's-
you be willing to do the interview. Because the couple people that's not falling and nodding off, they're mean.
Yeah, and they just want something.
They're mean. I asked one lady, I said, "Hey, ma'am, I'm going around doing interviews, and dude, I walked around with cheeseburgers in my bag, handing out cheeseburgers earlier."
Surprised they didn't. Yeah.
They took the cheeseburgers, they just
Oh,
wouldn't talk to me.
Wow.
But,
See,
yeah.
shit like that. You know,
That's,
like-
yeah, you know what? I get it. I'm just some jackass walking around trying
But-
to take up time, but
But
they don't know that I'm fair and that I'm trying to give. I'm not just trying to talk bad about nobody. I'm
Mhm.
trying to give everybody the chance to just tell their side of the story.
But see, they
What
want
happened?
they want to have that respect, right? They want you to respect them and whatnot. So, but then you have to reciprocate it. Like, come on, like
Yeah.
you know, like you took the man's goddamn burger. You could have just said, "Hey, I don't want him," and kept it moving. You know what I mean? Like,
you can take the burger. You can say
They know
I'm
better
not-
though. They know what they're supposed to do. They know they should just say no. I don't want it if they don't want to do it.
They want the burger though.
I know,
And
I know
get
they
that.
do.
They want
do
that
the
burger.
fucking you know what I mean?
You ever
Like,
seen The Longest Yard with Adam
Yeah,
Sandler?
oh, yeah.
And he's like, I got the McDouble extra cheese.
throwing them out and shit. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
Torture,
So
that's
I
what
get
it
it,
is.
but there's this one lady I walked up to and I said, "Hey, ma'am, you know, I'm going around, I'm doing interviews, just talking to people."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm doing interviews too. And my interview supersedes your interview."
Oh, wow.
And I said,
Yeah.
"Okay, well, I didn't know you had that kind of authority, so
Mhm.
I will leave."
Yeah, you'd be surprised, man. Yeah, they get real lippy
But
out
it's all good, man. And it's, dude, from what I've noticed, and I've been in Seattle, not Seattle, but like the area, and y'all got hard winters. I could be if
Yeah.
I was restricted to the street for a winter or like a rainy season, that'd be a hard life. I'd have malice in my heart if you want the truth.
here. Yeah, you know, see it like, okay, exactly what you're talking about. Like, I've done my little share of dope dealing or whatever. You know, I'm not like a heavy
You got
user.
to.
And, yeah, and
You
the
got
thing
to
is,
sometimes, man.
I took advantage of the whole fentanyl or of the whole homeless thing because, you know, I talk to anybody. I don't care if they're, you know, up there, you know, it doesn't matter to me. Respect. Oh yeah, shit.
Talking to Mike here?
Yeah, why do I keep doing that?
Because
but I
you don't know
just
what you're doing.
come-
I don't
yeah.
know what I'm doing either, Q.
Okay. And the thing is, it was like I would sit back and watch the police and watch how they, you know, interact with them or pay attention. And the thing is, okay, think about it this way, like a trap house. Think about a trap house in Louisiana or here, whatever, right? And the police know what's going on inside, and they kick the door in and rush in, right? Well, here.
They give you that old no-knock
No,
warrant.
they don't want to go in. They don't want it because it's like a tent set up and shit. And they're like, these guys are so dirty, I don't want to touch nothing. But there's all kinds of dope and money in these tents. They don't know. They're starting to know. I'm just talking thousands and thousands of dollars. You think they just keep living on the street. They're like institutionalized on the street or something. It's crazy.
Oh, so there's some like real street hustlers
No,
out there.
it's like a big. It's not as small as people think. They think it's a bunch of little dollars and quarters and shit.
Give me
That's
the
not
game,
what's going
Q.
on.
What's
bro.
going on, baby?
There's some ballers in there. Like there's some dude, and they stay in the dark. You know, that was like I was like, this is my shield. I was like, I like get some bummy little clothes and a tent and shit, and I can set up shop, and the police will just roll past me. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And so I get this jig. I got cameras and shit inside. I got screens. I got refrigerator. I got power. You know, a generator and everything.
Yeah.
But they don't really know. You know, because it's not just a tent. What you do, they set up like the cities, like you say, with the tarps and the
Yeah.
canopies, and then they link them
Mhm.
together, and then they have a
Dude.
big. Yeah, they got regular beds and regular. It's not what you.
I've
think.
seen some of them. Some like not the ones up here. They tore all the ones down here up. Unless you know where one. Dude, if you take me, I'd love to
Yeah,
go.
you know, I mean, I know where they all would go up, but once they started seeing how they were inside, like when they came to clean up mine out, they were like, "What this motherfucker? I got iPads and shit all
You
that."
got an
Like,
Xbox
oh,
One.
God,
You got
I had
Starlight.
I swear to God, I had hardwood. I had hardwoods inside my shit.
You got hardwood
I mean,
floors in the tent.
it was fake hardwood, but the stuff they got at Lowe's, you know, the little. I was like, when I
You
walk in, when I come
goddamn
in, I
right.
don't want. Yeah, it's got to be clean, right? And I got
You
regular
damn
bed.
right.
I got to be warm. I got to be able to charge my phones and shit. Because that's like one of the main things out here.
Yeah.
If these guys, I don't get it. They can get free phones, but they won't.
They
do
give
it.
out. So when I was coming up, we had the Obama phones, the
Right.
little like numbers, the little, you know, the skinny bastards they used
Right.
to have.
Right.
What do they got now?
But only
what are
like-
they giving out now?
I don't know. I don't use them.
They giving out
but
smartphones or anything?
yeah, they will. But the thing is, they won't use them because they can't stay awake long enough to do this whole sign. I
They
swear to
nod
God.
off.
Yeah, I swear
They
to
go
God.
to set
With
it
the
up and nod off.
the people that get them, I swear to God, they keep them for maybe say 2 hours to 6 days before they sell it for some dope, and then they don't got a phone no more. And it's repetitive. It's crazy. I mean, I watch it. I'm like, dude, you just had a phone. You know what I mean? Oh man, I'll get another one. No, you won't. You haven't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
Especially you sign up for like the government phone
mean,
or something.
yeah,
Or do
it's a
they still
free
do that
phone.
program with the minutes and all that?
yeah, I mean, it's like you have.
Is it still by the minute, or is all the Obama phones or
No,
like
it's
the
not about
government
phone.
phones?
It's just a regular. They get a
They're not
decent-
called Obama phones no more.
No, it's a
Dude, you know
decent
that was
phone.
my first phone ever.
Was it? No
Dude,
way.
I was like 13 years old. My grandmama, she done fucked my credit up using my social security number for
Oh,
a
yeah.
water bill.
Oh,
And
shit.
she got another Obama phone.
Oh,
And she
boy.
gave it to me, and I'd have like 38 minutes on in a month or some
Why,
shit
was
like
it like
that.
that? Really?
Yeah, and dude,
I saw him, but I never used.
dude,
So I don't-
you couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing, bitch. You
Oh
gotta
my
call
God.
me later.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah, man, but it's a part of it, man. It's just, it's what it's like.
Wow. See, I mean, what year was that? Like, what year was that those phones kind of came out? These other ones they got.
Oh, Obama was what he was originally elected 2008,
Yeah,
and
I
then
think that's
2008, 2012. So right in there,
Right
so
around
2000,
there, yeah.
that would be the 2012 is when
Okay.
I was doing it, that second election cycle.
Right. Okay, so
Because he done the Obama phones, the Obamacare with the health
Yeah.
insurance and all that
yeah,
stuff,
yeah,
and
yeah. Okay, see, for me at that time frame, life was really good. So I didn't.
tell
I
me
didn't have
about that,
my-
Q.
So,
What
so
was it?
me and my
2008. Where were you, Q?
I was right here. I was right
Obama's big, beautiful self,
here.
well spoken.
I was on South Lake
Is our
Union and Capitol Hill. Me and a buddy we owned a couple private training gyms. We did one on Capitol Hill and one on South Lake Union
Okay.
for about 8-9 years, and we ran a couple boot camps on Green Lake and whatnot. And so they did it really good. We sold it, later, and I loved it. It was a good. It was I
Yeah.
got into it after going to the joint. You know what I mean? And
You went to the joint. What happened there?
Yeah, I robbed the bank.
I did. You robbed the bank, Q?
Yeah.
Q,
did.
I come from a crime family.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I
Yeah,
wasn't trying to
yeah.
really hurt nobody or nothing. I just had a plan.
You
I had a
gotta-
buddy that worked at the bank.
You don't want to hurt nobody. You just got bills to pay.
Yeah, I didn't.
I get that.
Yeah, I didn't have to
I
go
get
in the
it.
bank. I had a nice little setup.
You rob them from the vacuum tube, Q?
No, I robbed
What do you
from
mean
the-
you didn't have to go in the bank?
Well, my friend, I had a buddy that worked at. They were called SeaTac at the time. This is in West Seattle, and he basically knows when certain businesses come in to do their drop for the day.
Oh, so like the Lumens trucks, like the,
well,
the
not them,
transports.
but there's like jewelry shops. There's all kind of things around, especially in West Seattle. It's kind of like its own little mini Seattle.
Okay.
People in West Seattle don't really even like to leave West Seattle. You go across that bridge. Have you been over there?
No.
Oh man, okay. You gotta check out West Seattle. West Seattle's a
I'm gonna
different-
get all your contact information. I'll be
Good,
back.
good.
I'm gonna come up here and do this kind of podcast each weekend. I'm gonna have you show me around, Q.
I will, man. I know
Alright, dog.
Seattle very well. All of Seattle. All of
You gonna be my guy here in Seattle. You gonna show me around. You gonna.
Got you. Got you.
All right.
Yeah, and shit. What was we talking about?
Talking about 2008.
Okay,
you owned all the personal fitness gyms and stuff. You
Yes.
just sold them.
Yeah, what I hadn't just sold, but I was just saying that that time through that time frame, I wouldn't have had one. So I remember the Obama stuff, but I was right when text messages just started. Like you.
That's when you had to hit the 3 letters. The tick 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 tick
Yeah,
tick
the
tick
sidekicks and whatnot, and,
The old BlackBerry.
I had a real cool routine, every
You were
day.
somebody. You had that
I started
sidekick.
at 24-hour fitness. That's where I started, actually.
Okay.
Which was like the best club, the best known club in the U.S. actually. Was
Like
right
fitness
in-
club?
Yeah.
Yeah,
24-hour fitness
everybody
club.
knows about 24 hours.
Yeah. But
Everybody knows
this
about
is-
24
But
hours.
this one was like special.
Yeah.
We had a real special training team at this one. This is the one here on Stewart. So
Okay.
This one's like nation. It's like the biggest one. It's like we kill shit at this shit.
There you go.
We had a real good
Fuck
squad.
yeah.
Me and my best friend. He used to train there with me and whatnot. And so finally, I was like, man, I think we can do better. I think they're raping us, and they were. Cause I'm working my ass off. I'm still only coming up with like 22 to 2,600 bucks, but I'm putting in hours, and crazy, when I finally left and went out on my own, I was scared. You're kind of scared because you don't know. 24-hour fitness has got the name, so it carries your client base. That's where all your clients come from. That's where.
So, did you open up a franchise?
No.
Did you?
I was an independent sole proprietor.
What was
but I had
your
a large
gym?
clientele. Where?
What was the name?
Well, I had a few. One was Q Fit, Q-Fit. Then there's Urban Kinetics. Urban
Q-Fit
Kinetics.
and Urban Kinetics.
And then Excellence was down on South Lake Union.
Okay.
So, and yeah, man, they had kind of different vibes. Like Urban Connects was basically all of our. We did more functional training, So it'd be people that, because they got to be able to afford it, right? Nobody's cheap in there with the private training. Yeah, so it's not like people in there pumping iron. It's like more people that like maybe they sit at a desk all day and they need to be able to move around and garden or whatever.
Yeah, they got lower back issues and stuff.
They've been sitting at a desk getting money, so that they can pay for it, right? So like, I got all my corporate accounts there from like Fred Hutchinson, Nordstrom.com, and then my other corporate, Vulcan, which is an awesome company. I didn't learn about them until I got a client. That was basically one of Paul Allen's companies. I don't know what exactly they did there.
Who's Paul Allen?
Paul Allen he owned like most of Seattle.
Yeah,
Bill
I
Gates,
think
Bill Gates is like nemesis. You ever heard of him?
Not really. I've heard of Bill Gates, but not too much Paul Allen.
Okay,
I've heard that name
the
thrown
other
around
side.
a couple times.
That's the flip side of Bill Gates. They started like what is he, Microsoft? What was one they do?
Okay.
They started together, and then Bill kind of and they kind of went their separate ways, but they both ended up rich as hell.
Yeah.
So he owned
Bill done kicked out Paul Allen and then went and started killing people in Africa.
He just died.
God
He
damn.
just died, and he rebuilt the Seahawks stadium and bought he brought a lot of stuff to.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, they were best friends and turned out to be enemies. So.
Fuck yeah, Q.
But
So you have all your gems.
Yeah.
What So what happened then? What happened next?
So man, life was good, man. I was getting like. I got a new place, everything brand new, a new car, new like I'm loving life, man, and I was kind of getting spoiled really for it. I was kind of like this is like too good,
Your gyms were successful. You're doing good.
I get to live by myself.
Fuck yeah.
I had never lived on my own before. No roommates, no
Yeah.
my food. I ain't gotta fucking come home and explain shit or worry about the dishes. Like so, and it was nice. You walk around butt ass naked or whatever, or have some girls over there not worried about if somebody gonna come in the bathroom or something. It's nice. It was nice, and I was like,
it's the worst. I lived when I lived in St. Petersburg, Florida, and I was homeless for like 3 days.
Wow, yeah.
And it's a lot of people got a whole lot rougher than me, but I slept under the steps of a Catholic church for like 3 days, and then I got me this apartment with a shared bathroom. So there was 2 bathrooms we shared with a whole floor, and it's fucked up because you go to the bar, you talk, you spit your shit, you get a chick back to the house and stuff, and then she's like, oh, I gotta go freshen up, and you gotta send her out in the hallway.
I see. I'm always confused. Now I know what you're saying. When I would see like hotels, I'm like, what does it mean shared bathroom? I didn't know what it meant. I never got it because I didn't like the sound of it. I didn't know what it meant.
Rough stuff.
It sounds like it's just how it sounds, right? Okay, so I was like, I wasn't sure.
That's a rough one. And me, every time I get 2 tequila drunk, I want to take a. I sleep in the bathtub. I don't know why. I don't know.
Get in there and pass out.
But yeah, and it's a scary feeling waking up in the bathtub of a shared bathroom.
Oh, right.
The entire floor.
I forgot about that part.
You wake up, you're like.
Who's come in here or whatever, that's wild.
Why does my ass hurt?
Right. I'm flipped over on my belly. That's wild. That's wild.
Crazy,
That's
man.
hilarious.
But it's just a part of it, man. It's all a part. Everybody has their ups and downs, man. So you have the gym. Life's going good. What's next? Let's keep talking about it, Q.
Wow. What's next from there? I'm just having fun. I'm traveling and I'm just having fun, dating, spending money. Like I'm just doing what I think I'm supposed to be doing. But then I started thinking like, could I do like some more? And that's when shit got eventually started to go bad. That's when.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a rough one. That like, what should I have done? That'll eat you alive. That'll eat you up.
I basically was just looking for one more like additional revenue stream. I was like, what could I do? But I don't want to add too much work, and that's when Oxycontin kind of made its way to Seattle and into my life.
Did you get hurt
No,
or
I
anything like
did.
that?
I did, but it wasn't from that. It was just
Is
someone.
that?
Yeah, someone came and asked me like I didn't know what it was. I was like,
Oh, so you kind of just tried it and then.
I didn't do it. I just wanted to make some. I just wanted
Oh,
to
you
sell
was
it.
you
Yeah,
was
yeah.
getting you was getting out from underneath some of it.
Yeah, I was just.
Alright.
I mean, a buddy came and he's like,
All right.
I can get you some, and the profit margin was so crazy. It was like I would get off of work and
Well,
make
Oxy, you selling what, like
Oxy-
20, 30 pill? Or?
No man, these things went for here. Like they went for 60. We picked 'em up-
60 a pill?
Yeah, and that's in the beginning.
Fuck
At the
you.
end, they went for 120, and I couldn't keep them fast enough. At the very end, before Purdue shut everything down and the DEA came in, it was like.
See, that's crazy as fuck. Cause I lived in Florida. You know what I mean? So
I sent people to Florida.
Remember they had that
The pill mills.
documentary about all the pill mills and stuff.
Yeah.
We were getting, you can get Oxy 20, 15, $20
Yeah,
pill.
I know. I had
Yeah.
people go to Florida to pick them up. You pay for their travel, and send them down there, and then I get them while they're here. I go to Cali, pick them up for 25, and you can go even in San Francisco and bring it back here, and the market is crazy.
Crazy.
And
So-
it's expensive drug.
So you was making, needless to say, you was making money hand over fucking fist.
Yeah, but then it got scary.
And then what? You bought a mink coat and got caught at a basketball game?
No,
What
I
is
don't-
it? You
I
an
don't do
American
no
gangster?
jewelry. I don't do the jewelry. I don't do the rims. I'm more low key, you know.
What happened, Q?
I was going to Vegas, kicking it, and
Yeah,
some
yeah.
properties and shit. Like I didn't get too crazy, but I was just like it was growing too fast. That's what was scary. It was growing too fast, and then when the girl like that, people want more
Oh,
from you, and then
you're kind of waiting for it to all boil over.
yeah, or just I just wanted it to rock where it was. I didn't want it to keep growing, you know. And then one day, my guy that plugs me shows up with these heavy bags, and I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, hey, just take these to your house, and I'm like, you got some fucking grenades in here or guns? I don't know what the fuck. I get to my house, and it's like 25 bricks of coke in each one, and I never even seen this much.
So
fucking
you've been pushing Oxy from this point, and now you're sitting in front of 25 bricks of
50,
pure
25 in
Colombian
each
go-go
one.
powder.
Yeah, and I'm like, now this is not for me, but I get a nice little piece of it or whatever. But I'd never even seen any shit like this perfect. I mean, it was like, I mean, it was crazy, man. This stuff was like, normally here, at least, you know, I'd say like a fucking gram or something, maybe go for 80, 100. I get 200.
That's
all
pretty
day,
true.
You know what I mean?
I was in high school. I was overcharged a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 75, 80 a gram. That's
But you could. There was other
You're
people.
not mad at that.
There's other people you get really overcharged. Like you ever heard of like Warren Moon or you know who Warren Moon is? He was a Hall of Famer here. He did like he does like our sports thing. He played for the Oilers, but then he was our quarterback too for a while. And then
she's cold.
freezing.
She has to be freezing fucking cold.
You know what?
She's in
I
underwear.
don't know because have you been out to Aurora yet? Oh man.
I've heard something about
Hey
Aurora.
man, these are the
But
strongest
it's
women I've
freezing
ever seen
fucking
in my
cold.
life. I don't know how they do it. I'm talking about when it is cold. I'm talking about a fucking fishing line. I mean fishing line, and they're just I don't know.
Just a fucking
They're not even
hoe
shivering.
to their core.
They're not even shivering. They're yelling at everybody, all of them in the
Just
whole
for the,
strip.
For the love of the game.
The cops just gave up. Yeah, they're like, dude, there's just too many of them. Like, I don't know. Like, the kid, it's pretty crazy. And they're not, I'll be looking at them, I'm like, honey, come on. You know,
Damn
you're
it,
freezing
man.
right now, aren't you? You're
Damn
fucking
it, man.
freezing. And they're like, no. And they're just used to it. They're used to it, man. But you will get some good talk out there, man. I gotta take you there because they'll talk.
Well,
to you like,
yeah,
they
we'll
ain't
end
got
up-
nothing to do. They're just standing there all day.
We can talk to them, bro.
Man, that would be money.
Fuck yeah, man.
They have some stories. I can
Dude,
imagine.
And
I can imagine.
I bet it's good stories too, man.
Wow. Oh man, that would be.
So you got a fucking story, and you keep beating around the bush,
I'm
Q.
sorry. Yeah. I'm
You
sorry, yeah,
fucking, you
I
motherfucker.
I get going.
So-
and
So you were pushing Oxy,
yeah,
and then you
the-
ended up
the blow
sitting in
comes
sitting in a room with 25 keys.
Well, it was
Damn it,
50,
man.
25 in each one, right?
25 in each one.
And I'm like I said, I don't know how to move anything like this. I know
That's a lot of
I
weight.
could put like some fucking 8 balls or so. You know, I can do
Yeah.
some little shit. But I was
You
like, I
can't
don't.
just stand on a street corner with that.
No,
That's
and
a
this
lot
is
of
not
weight.
ours. This is some bikers shit, right? That's who actually who we work for, right?
The bikers?
Yeah.
So the bikers is who had it out here, huh?
It was the Hell's Angels. Dude.
Okay.
Okay, and like I'm a kind of a secret employee, right? Because they don't even like black people. Like,
Do I gotta blur your face, Q?
I shouldn't even. Yeah, you might even want to. But yeah, it's like they don't even. But I work kind of through my friend, my good friend.
So you were like a friend of a friend.
Yeah,
a
I'm basically
friend
like
of
the
a
hub.
friend.
I'm the hub. Like
You're
when
the-
it crosses the border, it comes to me. I recount it, and
Okay.
it's already sold. I don't gotta do nothing. I get paid different. It's not like per you know.
You
pack
move
or
quick,
whatever.
man.
So-
You just came up on this 25 keys. How'd you learn how to move that so
no,
fast?
no. I that's what I'm saying. Normally, it's already moved. I'm saying it's.
Oh, so you. Okay.
It's a lot bigger organization than I ever thought it was. They're bigger, you know what I'm saying? They're pretty organized. And they got cops, they got all
Okay.
kind of shit. So it's like it's coming to me because it just needs to cross the border and get somewhere safe, and then get recounted and fucking repackaged. That's why it's coming through. You know,
And this
I don't
is-
have to try and move this.
Which border? Canada or
Right.
the
So-
Canadian border?
Mhm.
Oh, so they were pushing coke over the Canadian border.
That's the only border I knew of.
See, where I'm from, Cubans do all that shit.
Uh-huh.
It's all by boat.
And the thing is, a lot of times, you know, we don't even, rarely, unless there's a problem, we don't ever even really see each other. You know, I have to do
Yeah.
this is a weekly thing, and every Sunday I gotta go drop. There'll be a new car there with some keys in it and an envelope in a glove box, and they don't see me, I don't see them. I just know what it is, and because their main source is actually weed. Weed is the thing is weed is the cheapest, I think, and it funds
See,
everything else.
That's from back
Everything
in the
else.
day.
Yeah.
When they were importing weed, that's back when we still had Reggie. When's the last time you had some fucking Reggie, Q?
Man.
That shit, that old Mexican crazy grass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's why I don't smoke anymore. Like once I got around so
Yeah.
much of it, because before I had seen like say 10 pounds, 15 pounds,
Yeah.
then it was like 30, 40, then it was like 60, 80, 100, and then it was like every time they dropped
And
like 800.
they're moving all that shit over the Canadian border, huh?
Yes, and
That's
I
crazy.
I fit 22
Is it-
pounds in every U-Haul box. That's how I pack them up. My garage is to the ceiling. I can't even walk through it at all. It's fucking jacked. You know what I mean? And they have
Damn it,
these
man.
giant. We had to wait to buy like a utility truck.
So, you were
Just
sitting
so
on some cheddar.
It was some, I'm not doing as big as some of the guys above me, but I was
Yeah.
good because I got my legit shit, which I wanted. I never
Yeah,
wanted.
yeah,
to do
just
one.
gym and all that stuff.
It was just too much money to be doing just that. You know
So
what I
when
mean?
did you get caught up? When's it all? When did
well,
all?
I
When
never
when
did.
did when did it fall out of your hands?
I never did get caught up.
No?
I got lazy in the sense that I was like, I want to have some fun. I'm tired of just grinding. Then I started.
You got
to do it.
lazy.
Yes.
Oh
Then I
no.
started to slow
You
it.
got
and then, yeah, that's
so
how I had
you
to-
got to be like, they ain't gonna catch
And I
me.
got
They ain't gonna give me.
cash. I got cash.
They ain't gonna give me.
Cash to burn for a while, so I traveled for about 2 years. I just lived in hotels anywhere. I just
Damn it,
drove.
man.
I bought a new Beamer and just fucking drove, man. It was awesome. I really don't regret it, but it was awesome. But towards the end, money's starting to get low. You don't want to hustle anymore. You just want to do the shit, and it's expensive, man.
Yeah.
$80 a pill, and you need more than one.
Yeah.
You ain't got the food, gas, nothing else.
That's
you know,
that.
so-
So you broke the cardinal rule.
Oh man.
That's where it went
Slow-
south.
it was
That-
it was
that
real slow
Never
and
get
gradual.
high on your own supply.
It took like 2 years, but once it happens, you are in it to win it, man.
That'll
It is
get you.
hard to get off.
That'll fucking get you.
It took years to get off. That shit was. Oof.
Especially if you like it and it tastes good and you're
Yeah.
sitting in front of a whole
Yeah,
bunch of it.
Yeah, it's like it.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is only this big, right? And that thing lasts you all day. But the thing is, it's a strange drug. It's not instant. It's not like blow or anything. It gives you this strange aura. Like this, it's like it made me better because like I can work longer, and make more money, and I can have. It didn't like put you down.
That was the Oxy or the
Yeah,
Coke?
It was an oxy.
Mm.
And so it's like it just puts it just. But over time, they showed that it actually. It goes like this. It takes you up, but then it takes you down.
The issue with all those pills and stuff is once you come down, your brain stops producing all
Exactly.
the chemicals
All the
that's
serotonin,
needed, and the
yeah.
serotonin and the oxytocin.
And you don't
and
realize
stuff.
it till it's too fucking late.
Yeah, and then next thing you know, like it's no fault of your own, but you genuinely think that the only way to feel anything possibly, period, is to do that drug.
And the shitty thing is, I mean,
it's
you could be
fucked up.
dying. Like,
It's
it's
fucked
the
up.
worst flu you've ever encountered. And I'm talking about the millisecond that shit hits your nose, you're all good.
Yeah.
It's that fast. It's that yeah, just like that.
Just
You
on
know?
it.
So that's why motherfuckers would go crazy to get it. You know what I mean? They're like, dude, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, just can I get one? You know, so the kind of thing like that.
This rough stuff, man.
It's tough, man.
That's rough stuff. And what? So I've. But now the new issue is fentanyl. That's what all these people
Okay,
are on.
fentanyl really was. Fentanyl was fucking. I think fentanyl was cooked up in order to get rid of people. I believe it.
So you
because
think fentanyl is
it's
made
too
to
fucking-
kill people?
Well, it's too fucking. It doesn't make sense. Okay, like when the DEA came in to take over the oxycodone and oxycontin, it's because there was too many rich white kids dying. That's why it became a problem, right? Because heroin's always been around. It's just synthetic heroin, right? That's all it is. But most people don't know that when they're doing it. I didn't even know that.
I don't know too much about it.
Okay, yeah,
if you
that's
could
what it
teach
is.
me, Q, I'd appreciate it.
That's exactly what it is. And they give it to like cancer patients or people that have HIV. But if you don't have any problems and you take it, it's an awesome freaking
So
high.
fentanyl, I remember. So I've been on fentanyl before,
Okay.
and that's because I was in a wreck. So I was in a wreck. I was in a
Right.
coma
Because
and
your
everything.
body-
Dude,
and
Q, I got all kinds of fucked up.
See,
I got-
wow. See, okay, but
Yeah.
it went
So-
to where it was supposed to go.
Yeah.
Right?
So I was on like the IV fentanyl with the painkillers and
Yeah,
stuff.
okay.
I didn't know that fentanyl is like. I mean, you could
It
look
didn't
at
do
some.
that to you because it was supposed. It did what it was
Yeah,
supposed
and
to be doing.
it's also not processed in somebody's bathtub. It's a
Right.
medical drug.
Right, you don't know who's
But
chopping it
yeah,
up and yeah.
but so fentanyl, that makes sense though. That it's like a really extremely potent synthetic heroin because
you see how fast, how quickly it can chew someone down. Like it can literally take someone. They could be like totally fine, and if they go crazy and start doing that shit for a
And
few
just a
weeks and be
touch.
done. Like,
and that's it.
Or do it, or have some. You see
That's
the
it.
cops that have
And-
OD'd. Cops have OD'd like
Really,
searching people, sprinkle on their skin,
Oh,
get into their
shit.
pores. It's that strong. So I'm like, why would you make something
Damn.
so much stronger than OxyContin? Why? When there was a huge problem with that. What is the point? I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the oxy was strong.
That's
enough.
crazy.
Why
I
you
would,
go
dude.
so
I
much?
wish people was just like my Uncle Terrell, old school crackhead.
Okay.
Just old school, smoke rock.
Yeah.
He'll steal from the store. He'll steal from you if you're not watching.
Yeah. You
But
gotta watch.
just-
Yeah, I already
just-
know.
Just old
Don't leave
school
nothing like no. Yeah.
crackhead.
Don't leave no
You
valuables.
like,
You know,
clap
iPods and no
until I
fucking.
come back in the room.
Yeah.
But-
Don't leave
yeah,
nothing
and that's-
small and valuable around.
It seems like there's no such thing anymore as the old school, because that's what I wanted to talk to.
The old
When
one,
I-
no, they're here. No,
That's
they're
Q,
here.
I need help find them, bro.
Oh, I'll show you. Yeah,
'Cause
they're
that's-
high. They're
dude,
high. They're down.
'Cause
They're in
I-
Belltown.
I love the crackhead.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, because I'm from like I said, ghetto to the trailer park.
Okay.
baby.
Yeah,
You know
they're
what
in
I mean?
Belltown only. This is
Ghetto-
fentanyl city.
Ghetto to the trailer park. When
Yeah,
I was
this is fentanyl city. Belltown is crack city.
I remember back before we had Amazon and you had 2-day shipping, a crackhead could get it tonight. But that Walmart was open 24 hours a day. Anything you fucking needed, baby, they have it to your door before 11:30.
Yep. Every time.
But
Every time. Yeah.
and it's no more. Now they're all sleeping and fucking they're all hunched
All of
over
it.
and it's
Ass hanging
fuck.
out.
And then it's fucked up because crackhead been smoking crack 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
A
see?
crackhead had been smoking crack for a while, and then they get on that fentanyl, and that's
Done.
that's it.
Dead.
It's
They could
crazy.
be dead. You know.
It's crazy.
So it's just too strong. It doesn't make sense. And then there's carfentanil, right?
Carfentanil?
Yeah, there's fentanyl and then there's carfentanil. Carfentanil is like fentanyl on steroids. That's
You said hard?
it's like fentanyl, regular fentanyl on steroids. Carfentanil is the strongest version. It's the absolute strongest version. That's the shit they have like in Afghanistan, like some crazy place, but it's here too. And like even the fentanyl, most of these guys are like that's when they actually like pay attention. They're like, okay, don't give me too much because you will fucking die. Like it's a wrap. But they still fucking want to do it.
So
Like,
when if you look into it, it looks like all the like the amount of fentanyl it takes to overdose is like the amount of a pin drop.
yeah.
It's like
If,
tiny
if,
bit
if,
of a pin.
if you have no
So
tolerance, like if you don't have no tolerance to like pills or of any drugs or anything, it can fall in your skin,
then
sprinkle it in your drink, um, and that's
what's so enticing about it? If like you're, it's basically like putting a loaded gun to your head
I don't
and
know.
guessing.
I don't fucking I don't
And
like.
it's
I don't like it. I tried it. I tried it. I tried it. It. I didn't. It didn't do nothing for me.
no.
No. I OD'd, I guess.
You just you slumped over and you just fucking felt
and I woke
gross.
up and
You
the
just
fucking
what is
people
going
were like
on?
waking me up. I'm like, oh seriously? And I didn't have fun, and so I never did it again. It's a wrap.
What do you?
I'm not hard headed.
But so Q, you still seem like you have a lot of your wits about you. You
Yeah,
still
yeah.
you still got a lot going on for you, even though you know you're a handsome young man. You got a
I'm
life ahead of you.
functioning. I'm just a
There's some of
functioning-
these people, man. You see them, they got one leg and 6 fingers
Yeah,
and
they
not
don't take
shit
care of
else,
it.
and
They're not functioning. They're not
they're
functioning drug
just
addicts.
that's all they do.
That's the difference. They're not functioning drug addicts because the thing is, functioning is like basically, you still got your bill, you still got your, you still eat on a schedule every day. You do drugs to get by and not to get high. So much.
Yeah, yeah.
So I've got like I know what I need, how much I do each day to get me through. I don't ever want to be scrambling around trying to look, so. And I don't do fentanyl.
What's your choice? What do you like to do?
I've been doing black now for about 20 some years.
Black was that Heron?
Yeah, heroin.
Heron?
Yeah, but just smoke. But
Okay.
yeah,
I mean, that needle's a motherfucker.
yeah.
That needle's a motherfucker,
Yeah,
boy.
it is.
But
It is.
heroin, I mean, dude, it happens, man. Some people, they just go through some shit. Like my grandmama, she done that heroin for a really long time.
Yeah.
But dude, she watched 8 of her brothers and sisters die before she was like 18. She
my
lost
mom.
the mama, she lost the dad. So people do heroin. Everybody's quick to judge. But
They
fuck
hate it.
you.
It's the devil, right? Everyone's and growing up it was the devil too. Everybody knew don't do that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know how
that dog food's
Yeah.
a motherfucker.
The only
Why?
reason I even got to it is because when I was doing the Oxycontin, I remember I was doing it one time, and this dude came and started breaking shit down. I already doing it for like a year, and he's like, "Yeah, breaking it down. How it's
Just
synthetic
just
heroin."
heroin.
Yeah, he's like because they're like blue and white. He's like, this is synthetic heroin. I'm like, really? I just keep doing it. I'm like, this shit's awesome. I was like,
This shit's awesome.
Like, you sure it's heroin? I was like, I'm thinking like heroin. I was like, that's fucking up. I don't want to be doing that, But I was like, I couldn't stop.
He said, this shit's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, really?
That's you want to know the truth, Q?
Man.
I've never tried it. I'm scared to death I might like it.
Good. You
I don't, dude. I haven't tried. I'm scared to fucking death I might like it.
That's what happened too, because I was out.
Nobody just sets out to like the shit. Nobody sets out
No,
to become a
yeah,
dope head.
yeah.
You kind of,
My
you
dude-
just end up in that dark room, ripped by that dog.
Yeah, I mean it did too. It was so good. I didn't know what
It
to
happened.
think. I mean, I was
You
like,
seen Charlie Sheen? You heard about he was on the
Yeah.
Joe Rogan podcast.
Yeah.
He said the most beautiful experience he ever felt in his
was.
life was
really-
smoking crack while getting his dick sucked for the first
Yeah.
time.
I get it.
I get it too. I
it was
can't.
like-
I can't.
And with him, it's like on a whole nother level. Him and fucking who was
Charlie
it?
fucking Sheen.
Charlie Sheen, and then who? Iron Man. Right?
Oh, Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey used to get it cracking.
Party boy.
Oh,
Robert
bro.
Downey used to party.
Right, waking up in little kids' bedrooms and shit. Yeah, he was wild, bro. He's like, hey man, what you doing in my son's room? And he ran off the freeway in his drawers on his way to treatment. And fucking was
Oh,
sleeping in
man.
some little kid's room.
Damn
he
it.
went up there, went to bed and shit. you
I
know?
ain't never heard nothing
Oh yeah,
about that.
pistol. Oh really? Oh man, dude,
I'm gonna have
Robert
to look
Downey's
into
gangster,
it.
bro.
I knew he was off the
He
deep
was
end
off the
there
hook,
for a
bro.
minute.
Like, him and Charlie were like,
I know he was off. The
yeah, man.
Especially when
Man.
there's no way he done Tropic Thunder not on coke.
Oh man,
Tropic Thunder.
he had to be.
Yeah.
out.
I'm gonna fix
I
me up
laughed.
some of them greens.
Man. I was on so much oxy. I remember watching that movie. I laughed my goddamn ass off. I did not.
That is-
It blew my mind. It was hilarious.
That is fucking hilarious.
I
Q.
had just moved into my place too. I only had my gym for about 2 months, I watched that movie. I thought it was the funniest shit I ever
Tropic
seen.
Thunder, dude, it's a classic.
Oh
Fuck
man,
yeah, Q.
dude,
So it's
I'm in so much trouble, man. Right now, I have got to be going.
you gotta go.
Dude, take my
Q,
Dude,
it's been a
me-
pleasure.
It has, man. Absolutely.
Nice to meet you. Nice to talk to
I
you.
had a chance to
We're gonna
fucking
talk
do this.
more. You
Man,
say
I'm telling
bye. You need to. You have
I
any
don't
like
know.
social media or anything you want to shout out or anything?
No, I don't, man.
Instagram or anything?
No, I don't. But I mean, I have one, but I haven't been on it for forever. But I'm getting in
That's fine,
contact,
Q. All right.
But
We're gonna get off of here.
okay, man. I appreciate it.